What's up, you beautiful collectors and action figure fans? It's the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at something colossal. More specifically, super colossal. This is the new super colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex from Mattel. And this thing is breathtaking and absolutely amazing. And also insanely massive. As you can see, it takes up the entire area of my review section. Now, what I do want to mention first and foremost is there is actually two versions of this. This is the regular retail release. There's also a Walmart exclusive version. I'll get into the differences in a little bit, but for the packaging, as you can see, you have this really nice open package, which kind of lets you just reach in and play with it. I mean, you can't really do too much other than touch them, I guess. You got that really nice Jurassic World logo. You got Owen in blue. You got a kid over here playing with him. And as you can see, that's about the right scale. This thing is massive, and it's not even fully assembled. Now, flipping this right, one thing I do kind of want to mention is I got mine at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I have some exclusive battle damage on the box. This is water damage, actually, because I took this on the Jurassic Park ride. The edge is off, but it's like super glue there or something. There we are, going up the hill. My last time on Jurassic Park ride. I love the music.
The ever-flowing river.
This is so pretty.
Come with us now to a time
In the
before
morning,
man,
it's awesome.
when the river
This is
flowed from new
Welcome to Jurassic
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hi.
The ultrasounds in this room are the largest creatures ever to live on the earth.
I'm going to get speared by something.
Despite
on the side,
their
I know I
awesome
am.
size, these gentle giants pose no threat to us.
Yes. Hi, little dinosaur. Hi. Hi. They're no baby dinosaurs.
It's like ducky.
And there's the backside of water.
Ahead in Stegosaurus
There you go.
our journey continues. And our
If you got that reference, I'm impressed. Oh, there you go. Haha. Oh, this is the one that's going to get me. This one. Oh, this guy.
Scientists provide our herbivore friends with a strictly controlled organic diet, ensuring healthy growth and balance of our ecosystem.
Oh. I know. And then... Yeah! Oh! Oh! You alright? Okay. Now you guys are cast members? Do you know about the Mickey ears up here? Okay. Just making sure.
I did Jungle Cruise like 10 years ago.
All you Disney people. Usually it's up there and then it falls. Kind of that me? I'm sorry. Oh! Oh! There we go. For the ride, I had to take it on. One thing that stinks though is, as you can see, it's pretty expensive. At Universal Studios, that's how much it cost me to get this. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find it at any retailers so far. So when I saw it, extreme close up, when I saw it at Universal Studios, I bought it, and it makes it a little bit more special because I got it there, and the ride is being changed. It's going to be rebranded to the Jurassic World theme. So that's kind of, you know, a little nostalgia. You spin it around here in the back, and you can see he's got a gigantic bite, and he swallows and stores up to 26 mini dinosaurs. These are some of like the little mini dinosaurs that are on there. They're little teeny tiny ones. You can buy them in packages or blind bags, and you can put them inside there for a really fun action feature. But for the packaging on this guy, that's about, I mean, it is gotten, I mean, this is a little strap that they gave me at Universal to carry around because they don't have a bag big enough. And then, like I said, there's damage to the package that just, it's, you know, kind of a fun memory for me. So for the packaging on it, that's about it. So without further ado, I know you guys love this. Let's get this guy out here and see how cool he actually is. All right, and here she is, open up and out of her packaging, and as you can see, there is some assembly that is required. It's very simple. You have instructions here. It shows you how to put it all together, including how to play with her with the little trap door thing, which we'll touch on here in a bit. But this is massive. This is her tail. Let me kind of come up here because this is my review area is definitely not going to be big enough for this, but here is her tail. So from like the base here, let's do some measurements. From the base of the tail to the tip here, you're looking at 21 inches or so long. So the tail is almost 2 feet long itself. This is her leg. This is the one leg that is not in frame for the package. You don't really see that, but that's her leg. Now, it is hollow, so the bulk is obviously going to be made up of the torso of it. The legs are hollow, which it doesn't, I mean, even though that they're hollow, they don't feel cheap, which is nice. I do like the quality on it still. It's heavy duty still, but you can see good sculpted detail throughout the whole thing. Some nice paint variations and some speckles and everything down in the legs, although honestly it kind of just looks like that's kind of chewed up a little bit. That's kind of weird how that is on there. I don't necessarily know. I mean, you can kind of see like those little marks on here. I have no idea. Again, they don't paint that claw, which kind of stinks. I wish that they did, but a black Sharpie can fix that, much like this. You do have this little section right here, which goes along with the little trap door gimmick right down here. I'm going to put that on. That's probably the easiest thing to do. So you just plug that in, put that in there, and kind of feed that in, I guess. Does it move? Oh, it kind of, it's a little bit springy, so there we go. All right, so then you close that up and you have the little trap door for the special gimmick for this. So let's Which way does this go? Alright, well, this is apparently more tricky than I thought. You guys just kind of, oh, there we go. And rotate that. Maybe. There we go. Okay. That, oh my lord. Holy gargantuan T-Rex Batman. This is no joke. This is no joke. This is a T-Rex. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know where to begin to describe this. I mean, it is colossal. It just is. I mean, that's how big this girl is. I keep saying guy, but this girl. Let's see. So from the tail, so that was 22 inches there. So that's another, from the snout to where that connects, that's another 21 inches. So I mean, just absolutely massive. I cannot believe that this is almost 4 feet long. I mean, that's an astronomically big for a toy. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I honestly have no clue where I'm going to put this thing. Now, one thing that I should have kind of showed you here. You do have the logo thing here on the bottom of the foot, but they don't have the logo here for the video game app. So I don't think you can scan this to really do anything. So it's a little unfortunate, but it's still gargantuan. Great detail throughout the entire thing. You look at the different molded detail, paint variation, sculpt, everything throughout this entire thing. You can see her like nostrils right there. Great detail with the teeth. You open the mouth, you have the tongue, which is kind of rubbery, so you can move that around. You got that weird jaw thing. Both halves of the head actually open up for a huge opening, so you can articulate that top section and the lower section. Again, it doesn't have the fade here. This is a little bit softer material down here. That's interesting. It doesn't have that fade like I wish a lot of these had. You can see it here in the bottom part of the body. I wish that carried over with the jaw as well, but you can see gashes through here. So this is Rexy from Jurassic Park, and then subsequently the Jurassic World film where we saw a lot of these scars. She does have that on both sides here. You got some down here, have some down here in the tail, in the rump area. Now, one thing to note is that, as I think I mentioned this, there are two versions of this. There is the regular retail version, which is what I have. Granted, I got it from Universal Studios, but that is just the regular retail version. That's not different from anything else. There's also a Walmart exclusive version. The Walmart exclusive version is a little bit different. The battle damage that you see on here is painted, which is cool, but to me, it really does just look like paint. It doesn't look like dripping blood or anything. The other thing is that there's sounds in it. Down here in the bottom section is a sound chip that I want to say that you open the mouth and you get like a roaring kind of thing, which that's cool. I like that. I don't like the blood splatter on there. If I could have gotten rid of that and had the sound effects, that would have been a lot cooler. It also still has that same trap door gimmick down here. So I think this has been moved maybe a little further up, and then the sound section is here in the belly area. But as I said, the regular retail version doesn't have it. What's interesting, and I'm trying to maneuver her tail, what's interesting about her is that at Walmart, she's actually $5 cheaper, so it has more done to her in terms of paint applications and then the sounds. She's $5 cheaper than the regular retail version, so that's kind of interesting if you ask me. For her, the biggest thing is her size. Now, doing some size comparisons here. Here is the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. You can see just how much smaller she is by comparison, and then even the more small little chompy one. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to be able to really do this. Obviously, she's smaller than her, and they're all smaller than Grandma T-Rex. I mean, just insane in terms of the size for this. Like I said, almost 4 feet long is ridiculous. Now, the gimmick that, well, I should say, the articulation, you can see that the mouth does open. You get that wide range of motion. The arms here just swivel forward and back. There's no hinges or anything. That's a little unfortunate. So you do just have the swivels. The hips here, as you can see, they lock in. They rotate back. That's as far back. But then there's a kind of like ratchet joint there and there. So you can get her hunkering down like so, if you really wanted to. You also do have rotation at her ankles, and they are slightly ratcheted as well, but you can hear the different ratchet points inside those hip areas. Nothing at the neck or anything. Come back here to the tail. This tail section is articulated. It is a softer material. As you can kind of see, you're able to squeeze it, so there is that real feel to it. Nothing else throughout the rest of the body until you come up to right here. This section has that rubbery material in it as well. Kind of wish they just did away with it. It doesn't look all that bad. There is a line that goes through here. It kind of blends in pretty decently, but it is there. I think they should have just left that out, to be totally honest. I don't really care all that much for it. But the gimmick with this girl is her mouth. You open it up, and inside there is a giant hole. So you can take cup and gone. You can take Dr. Alan Grant. Gone. Now, they advertise this to work, I believe, with these little mini action dinos. This is a blind bag. I have no idea what's in this. I got this thanks to the folks at Mattel, and I've yet to open any of these, and they're not easy to open. So, come on, we're going to do it here, see which one I got. Oh, we got a Ankylosaurus. What do we have here? This is a little poster or something. Oh, so you can have a little thing. So what does it say here? Yeah, Ankylosaur. That's actually articulated. You can swivel the tail. That's impressive. Little baby Ankylosaur. That's kind of cool. And it also does rotate. So there is some articulation in there. Some paint application in there as well. So a little mini review in here. So you can take this and throw that in there. Let's open another one. I'm just throwing a whole bunch of stuff inside of a T-Rex's gullet. Let's see. Come on. These bags are like super bags. That's what these are. Super bags. And this is... Oh, it's got a little stand of sorts. This is a neck. What is the Dimorphodon? Not Dimorphodon. I forgot the name of it. Parasaurolophus. Sure. So again, yellow. Have an articulation joint right there. Can kind of rotate, not up and down. That's kind of cool. So again, we're going to stick that right down. Oh, he kind of. Oh, there you go. All right. So what else can I throw in there? Let me see. Try a few more random things. Here's a Dilophosaur. I'm going to be reviewing this guy here in a bit. I wonder if, let me get that out of the way. I mean, that might be a little bit awkward. Let me straighten things out and look. Yep. That one in there too. How about Groot? How about Baby Groot? Yeah. So, that's what you can do. That's the play feature. Yeah, well, hey, I got something else. Here's a Marvel Legend. Yeah. Just swallowed a Marvel Legend figure. And then you come around here, get this leg kind of out of the way, open this, and she poops everything. Poops everything. There's Alan Grant. Oh, there's the Ankylosaurus. There's Cup. Okay, so they should have totally moved this a little bit further back to replicate the pooping gimmick. But all that stuff just went in there, and there was room for more. So all of this was just fed in there, and there seemed to be room for more stuff. I mean, it's as big as that is. I'm seriously amazed by this. It is one of the most impressive T-Rex toys that I've ever seen. One of the most impressive dinosaur toys that I've honestly ever seen. And the price, again, not bad at all. Regular retail on this is about $50 or so. This is a 4-foot long toy that is about $50. And to give you an idea of the height, let's go from the top of the head here, or from the ground to the top of the head. That is 15 inches to the top of the head. Obviously, you could probably get her to stand a little bit more upright, but that 15 inches is amazing to me. All the way around, this is an incredible toy. The detail on it is super awesome. The paint scheme is great. The sculpted detail, phenomenal. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but and I don't know what you could do with it, but this is something I would absolutely recommend just because it is fun. It is ridiculous. It is everything. I love this toy. I really, really do. I cannot recommend this enough to you guys. If you see this in stores, pick it up. It is well worth having just for the sheer awesomeness of it. So, all that being said, if the Super Colossal T-Rex is a figure that you'd like to add to your collection, she is available at various retailers right now, or as always, there is Big Bad Toy Store. So all you have to do for that is click on the link down in the video description. You'll go to BBTS where you can check out availability on her, as well as the rest of the wide range of new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate your support by hitting that thumbs up button. It actually does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new here, welcome. And before you go, make sure you subscribe in case you haven't already subscribed. That way you'll get instant email notifications whenever I upload a new video, and you'll never miss out on a future review of mine. Or hey, if you're already subscribed, now more than ever it's important to make sure that you're getting those email notifications. We all know just how unreliable that YouTube subscription box is, and the best way to help support my channel and not miss any future reviews of mine is to click on that little bell right below this video and double check your settings to make sure that they're set so that you get those email notifications. And a very special thanks to you if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Another way that you can really help support my channel is making sure you watch a video all the way through. And if you did that, thank you. And finally, remember, the real trouble with the world is too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.